And also, and you know how you look at the sheet and you go, oh, we like that comedian, we didn't like that comedian, and you add up. So when you do that, he has to be judged on a curve because you're not going to hear him laughing. So you have to factor that in. Let's welcome P.J. Brown.
All right, my name is P.J. Brown, and I'm not nearly enough of an alcoholic. Yeah, as Rick pointed out earlier, I have this tremendous laugh, and it's given me a bit of notoriety in the near 6 years of doing comedy. I'm known in this scene as the best laugh in Boston's comedy, and it's a really important title though when you think about it. I mean, it's like being the best screenwriter in porn. It's sort of like being the most well-respected food critic in Ethiopia. It's like being a rock and roll band whose claim to fame is being an influence on Metallica. Now, I know those guys brought their ladies here, but look, it's going to be a little awkward, it's going to be a little gross, forgive me, but I'm going to talk about my first time. I fondly remember the first time I got robbed. Yeah, it was a few years back. I was working at a convenience store in Salem, New Hampshire. Why? Because that's what happens when you can't fix a car like a real man. And yeah, I kind of didn't see the robbery coming because the assailants were two Caucasian guys. And I figured in New Hampshire, they're like a dime a dozen. You can't spot those dudes. And one's coming back behind the register, and I'm not really thinking that, okay, something's going to go down. First thing I'm thinking to say to this guy is, hey, what the hell are you doing? And all my concentration got taken away by the 9mm pistol. Yeah, you stop doing multitasking at that point. And it's a good thing I didn't say anything while he took the pistol out, because then it would have devolved to mad, snappy answers to stupid questions. Hey, what the hell are you doing? I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, buddy. What do you think I'm doing? Yeah, I know, really risky reference there for someone to get. But at that point, I remembered my training from watching the Al Pacino film Heat. And, raised my hands in the air, and I'm thinking, okay, stay calm, don't flip out. This is for real. And I'm almost ashamed that those are the last 4 words of that thought, because there was some small part of me that held out hope that, oh, this guy's just fucking with me. You're Caucasian guys in New Hampshire, you don't rob anybody. They ain't fooling me. And they weren't fooling me as they marched me up to the register. No, they weren't. And they told me, okay, here's the deal. Open the register. If you don't do it, you're going to die. Oh, you mean I got a choice in this matter? Okay, let me ponder this. Yep, 5 minutes there, let me work this over in my head. All right, no sale. Good. All right. This is all new, guys. I'll forgive you for just staring. It's all right. But the good thing is, when people do bad things to me, I have a very, very good memory, so I was able to identify them to the cops afterwards. If they had been nicer, I would have been more like, it's really fuzzy, but just go easy on them when you find them, please, because they're kind of cool. All right, that's not working either, but anyways, though, when they got the guys, and they're interviewing them, in the statement there, they said I was compliant, I never gave them one problem whatsoever. And I just wish I'd give them a customer survey form for that, And it's all a true story. Now, I do enjoy sex. I'm not going to talk about the first time or the second time. I mean, I've mastered it somewhat. But the problem is I got this body. Don't let this fucking suit fool you. This is awful underneath. It's really horrendous. I can't tell anybody about how good I am at making love. It's like being a superhero who can't reveal his secret identity, but no one's gonna think it's cool. It's gonna be horror all around. And over the course of many weird moments in time, I know that there's some things I just won't do in bed. For one, I'm not into tit fucking. That just looks stupid. It looks ridiculous. Mainly because I've realized after a point that, the clitoris isn't located on the rib cage. That looks like a prank you do to wake her up in the morning. Like, And I'm not interested in trying a sex position invented by a really desperate blind man. No. I'm also not into like women's feet. That's who really gave up any hope and just said, oh, the feet, oh, they're good. The main three parts are like the A-list celebrity. Being in the feet is like getting friggin' hot and bothered over vanilla ice, really. Oh my God, that's David Hasselhoff. Oh, no, not happening either. Also, I'm not into pegging. And nobody knows that, but I'll explain it because you deserve it. Pegging is when a girl with a strap-on does you guys. I don't want to be manhandled by a girl whose father wanted a boy. Not gonna happen either. Now that I've gotten everybody on my side, I'm single. I know. Yeah, I'm single. Hard to believe, ain't it? A while back, I was dating a girl who had amnesia. She left me, though, the moment she remembered having standards. I know. I just did a bunch of stuff about what I won't do in bed, and you're sympathizing with me. It's all right. It's cool. And, it wasn't just that, though. It was also the fact that, honestly, aside from that thing, she had this kinky fetish that I just wasn't into. Really freaky. She wanted a guy with, like, a long, thick, veiny, uncut future. Yeah, the kind of future that, just, roll a girl over in the middle of the night and just give her a good, hard sense of stability. I knew that was over there. I'm like, I'm not into that. I can't do that. Ugh. That's crossing the line. And I think I've crossed the line. So I'm going to give this back to the mighty and majestic Rick Jenkins.
Woo!